massive day for the unemployed. iDubbbz just solved racism.
Let an undocumented immigrant move in with you. No!
Fear not, minorities. iDubbbz, the white man, is here to save you. He released this garbage video, Are You Scared of Immigrants?
Yes.
I mean, it's something that you'd expect from iDubbbz. Like, he added zero value, zero insight, and had just the most mundane, lukewarm takes I've ever heard.
I am more Italian than any of these people.
Okay, dude. What the f are they? What the f are these people living in Italy?
It's in the title. They're immigrants. Wait, PewDiePie moved to Japan. He must be Japanese.
What does an Italian look like? You don't see an Italian? What are they gonna wear, a name tag? Yeah, my name's Riccardo, the Italian.
Ooh, what a zinger there, iDubbbz. You got the whole battle bus laughing. Basically, iDubbbz threw a tantrum because this travel vlogger was saying that parts of Italy look pretty trashy, and, you know, let's not deny our eyes, it looks pretty bad. Anyway, if you get your immigration policy or politics from someone like iDubbbz, you're probably more retarded. Even he is, but nevertheless, let's check out why I made this video in the first place, because he had a monumental crash out on stream. First, he called this a farmer's market, which is, you know, using it very loosely.
There being a farmer's market, that's kind of a first world thing.
This is a farmer's market. That is some exotic Guatemalan fruit collection.
Boomer racism.
Anyway, to make matters funnier, iDubbbz has actually never even been in Italy, so he's basically talking out of his ass, and a commenter called him out.
Here in Italy, many of my friends have been robbed, assaulted, and it's been by North African immigrants each time. But I guess the smug Californian has ruled that drawing any kind of conclusion from that is wrong. It is wrong. It is racist and f***ing weird.
Thank you, iDubbbz. I understand the Arabic saying now. You know, nothing like being lectured by a white dude from California who's never even been in the place he talks about with such, like, you know, authority. I'll let Asmongold's Bangladeshi editor explain it.
By the way, just so we're clear, iDubbbz never went to Italy once in his life.
There's a wide variety of markets in Italy, from what I've seen, as someone who hasn't even been there. I went to a lot of places, virtually, on GeoGuessr, I've been to a lot of places in Italy.
It's honestly just sad how far iDubbbz has fallen.
You talk about things you definitely don't know or are not willing to understand. No! I know everything about Italy. No, dude, it takes 2 seconds to fucking Google.
So the guy living in California is shutting down Italians in his own comment section because he recognized patterns on Google.
I wouldn't be shocked if iDubbbz thinks all white people look the same. No, Italian physiology is a real thing.
Let an undocumented immigrant move in with you. It's like, change the undocumented immigrant part to fucking a stranger. Let a stranger move in with you. Yeah, still don't like it, bro.
Where's that empathy you were gloating about earlier? Personally, I got 3 Guatemalans living with me right now.
And meanwhile, he's sitting in some probably $1 million house, enjoying the comforts of a first world country.
Okay, playing devil's advocate. He doesn't really look like he's enjoying the first world country much.
He's saying he wants an Italian serving him. And an Italian to him is a white person. I have a lot of friends that say I only eat at authentic restaurants and are lefty. It's a fine line of cultural appropriation and racism. Yeah, like authentic restaurants. That's an interesting one. Because that is, I think, addressing more of a question, I think, a lot of the times of, like, gentrification.
He ran out of leftist buzzwords to use, so he had to drop gentrification. iDubbbz has changed his whole personality to try to appease Hassan and his, like, loyal lapdogs, and it's honestly sad. I went to Italy on Google Maps. He turned into the people he made fun of. iDubbbz is the definition of weak men create bad times.
Filming the street is propaganda, apparently, lol. Yes, you idiot. It is propaganda. It is.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Also, small-brained American is like the best YouTuber on this platform. I haven't been to India myself, but this guy recorded some areas in India that, you know, weren't pleasant to say the least. Anyway, since we're at the topic of Canada, iDubbbz also crashed out from Tim Horton.
If someone f***s up half of your Tim Hortons order, it's still Tim Hortons.
What does chat think? My Canadians, back me up.
Unfortunately, for everyone who backed him up in chat, you are, I regret to inform you, racist.
That word doesn't really hold the same punch that it used to in, like, 2019. You could be opposed to foreigners and immigration while not being a racist at the same time. If you're against second-generation immigrants that, you know, sound exactly the same as you, just have a different skin color, then yeah, then sure, the racist argument is fair.
I don't really rep Tim Hortons like that no more.
We do not care, Dr. Joke. You can take that repackaged boomer racism somewhere else.
Bros beefing the Nelk goys. You are the reason there's a singular chair in hotel rooms. Congrats on 6 million subs. Been here since 7 million. There's not one positive top comment. Please, Ian, share your thoughts on child. Look, the guy who scabbed the charity wants to tell us how morally superior he is. Very empathetic. Thank you, Anissa's husband. Very cool. My liberal friends are gonna love this one. The thing is, his friends aren't even liberals. They're like far left lunatics. An average liberal will denounce this kind of shit. They live in Italy. They are Italians. If I move to China, does that make me Chinese?
In Somalia and many more countries in the Middle East, so already trying to like generalize the Middle East, 48.7% are cousin marriages. Is this a way of life you would like to import into a Western country? This is insane. This is an insane thing. Because what they're not including is that this is a country is in horrible conditions in every regard.
Oh gee, the 2008 market collapse hit hard. Where's my cousin? I don't know how accurate that number is, but blaming it purely on economics is silly.
Honestly, I'm not going to question the statistic. The statistic might be wrong, or it might be right, but I'm not interested in discovering that.
Dude, he's got himself in some treacherous waters right now. You know, why even give an opinion on this? This is insane. The OGs know, and this might come as a shocker, but I myself am an immigrant to Canada from Russia. Пошли нахуй все американцы, я шпион за Россию. Ура, ура.
Да ты чё?
Also, don't be getting your politics from me either. I make these videos for entertainment and entertainment only. Maybe it's because I'm schizophrenic, but I genuinely don't care. I don't want to be viewed as some sort of moral authority, and I don't care if you take me seriously. I'm here for money. Anyway, bro got laid once and adopted his girlfriend's personality, lol. Okay, just a quick warning for all my viewers. If you see a girl and you like her and she has this kind of nose ring, just run. Just leave. iDubbbz rants about hate watchers while hate watching xenophobic travel vloggers.
Like, a perfect example is like hate watching things. Like, there are some people who obviously hate watch me.
Right here, baby.
I don't know. Just like, you have this association where your like entertainment needs to be like super critical. It can't just make you laugh.
You just don't make people laugh anymore. You're not a funny or entertaining guy. Like, here's a good example. H-Bomber guy. He calls himself a leftist, but he actually has a personality, and I can't deny he makes good videos. But the worst thing iDubbbz did by far in his video is start supporting Frogan, Caseytron, and Denims in their frickin' trial against Ethan Klein.
Frogan, Denims, and Caseytron have all been sued, and they are trying to fight this off. I really believe in their cases, and I think it's important to either set a precedent or send a message that just because you're rich and powerful doesn't mean that you can bully people on the internet. Doesn't mean you can bully women, minorities, or fucking people who are poorer than you.
I'm not even rich or powerful and I'd be doing that shit.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Even for my standard, that was pretty edgy. You know, if you know, you know. But anyway, subscribe to the channel if iDubbbz has made you more scared of immigrants.